So the case study being presented is going to be the Tuskegee experiment that began in 1932 all the way to 1972 in Macon County, Alabama. The purpose of this experiment was to fully understand the study of progression of syphilis disease. Total participants were 600 African Americans who enrolled in the project. Out of the 600 men, 399 were infected with latent syphilis, and the 201, being the control group, were free from the disease. The participants were primarily sharecroppers, and many had never visited a doctor or had a physical exam in their life. And they were promised health screening, meals, and burial coverage insurance in case something happened. The men were monitored by the healthcare workers, but only given placebos such as aspirin, mineral supplements, despite the fact that penicillin became a recommended treatment for syphilis in 1947, 15 years into the study. This experiment was to track the full progression of syphilis and without care provided to the men. Some of them died, some of them went blind or insane and died later on from related diseases from syphilis. Who was involved in this case? It was the United States Health Services, which clearly was not transparent. There was no informed consent done on the participants and what exactly they were signing and putting their lives through. When you talk about transparency, you gotta see, where was this experiment done? What race was it done on? What were their educational levels, financial levels, socioeconomic levels? You could right off the bat see that autonomy was definitely violated. The participants did not have the full capacity to understand syphilis. They were told it was bad blood, and that was the term they would use for them to understand. Clearly, there was an external constraints to voluntary compensations, meals, healthcare for them and their families, burial coverage in case they died, and we can clearly see that the participants were not acting autonomously.